Hi there. Okay, we have here in front of us what is the worst possible phone call I could ever get, which is one of our servers has at least some portion of it encrypted based on what I see in front of us. All your files have been encrypted due to a security problem with your PC. Now, we've had plenty of customers that have walked in the door with this, and it's party over every time. Whatever they've gotten in, they have encrypted, and the only way they're ever going to see it again is if they pay to see it again. So this is the first time that I personally had a client be the victim on a server environment. My hope is that the Linux aspect of our server or our built-in backup solutions have protected them against a total disaster. How they got the virus, unfortunately, is as much an unknown as if how did a human get a virus. It's typically they've gone to a website, clicked on something, downloaded something, opened an attachment of some kind, and that's where it starts. But there's simply no way for us to know. So the job at hand now is to sort this out. Now I can see that window there. I'm going to try. I'm in their computer via a remote access, so I'm going to do a little Googling on the side here for Control-Alt-Delete in a remote desktop environment, which will be different because otherwise if I just do a Control-Alt-Delete, it's going to Control-Alt-Delete my computer. Control-Alt-End appears to be what it's telling me, so let's try that. Okay. So we've got a bunch of executables at Jackie Jocelyn 528 at AOL. I'm going to Google that just to see if anything comes up. Jocelyn 528 at AOL.com. Okay, nothing in the world comes up with that address. I'm now going to try and end. There's only 1 or 2% CPU usage, but there's a lot of memory usage here right now. I'm going to try to end these one at a time. Oh, I reordered them. That's all that was. Okay, that got rid of that last window. All right, so we've gotten rid of a lot of the processes that were running in the background. Now let's see what some of these are. Interestingly enough, that one says it's an anti-malware. That's probably Microsoft Security Essentials, but I'm going to Google that process as well. I'm doing this on another screen. Just so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. I'm quoting it. I'm Googling it to see what it is. When a scan is running, so far I don't know what it is specifically. What I hope to see is that it was Microsoft Security Essentials. I'm not seeing that. So I'm going to assume I should have seen right away that that had something to do with security. Oh, here we go. Let's go to, there's a Microsoft.com website. Okay, so it is Microsoft Malware Protection. All right. Shared by Windows Defender. Okay, so that is a good guy. I'm seeing that right here. When it is anti-malware detection shared by OneCare and Windows Defender. Let's continue on with this for a minute. Okay, here we go. So you got to ask the right questions. Microsoft, there it is a core process of Defender. All right, so I've got it. And that looks legit. So I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, none of these processes that we're running have come back, so that's potentially good news. I'm looking for anything out of place in these processes. That would seem to be I'm logged in as Jay Lepore, so that could probably Microsoft Security Essentials under my user. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this was a real-world encryption virus. It's the worst kind of virus you'd ever want to come across because it will encrypt all your files and make them unavailable. And it's also called ransomware because they hold those files in an encrypted mode until you pay them to get it back. And it's an extremely rare situation to have captured this event as it unfolds. In fact, it's probably out on the web somewhere, but I've certainly never seen it before. And but it's a long enough procedure, and there were enough incarnations, efforts that were made to try and solve this problem that it made the most sense to break it up into a series of videos, and you'll have something to take away from each one of these until you get to the final analysis and you get to see what was possible, what wasn't possible, and what mattered, and of course, in the end, how did this story end for the client. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video on this encryption virus. Bye-bye.